Outside of Ubud, there's volcanoes, rice field tours and temples. But what's there to do in the city centre? Is it as busy as everybody says? Join us as we walk Jalan Hanoman and Monkey Forest Road and find out.
Morning all. So after 5 weeks on the east coast of Bali, slap, I'm back into tourist town. I'm in Ubud. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, the traffic's already pretty thick. But what I thought I'd do here, instead of going out to the rice fields and up to Teglalang and all those external things to Ubud, I thought I'd concentrate on what's in the centre of Ubud for people who haven't been here before, or it's been a while and you just want to know what's in the middle of Ubud. So I thought I'd split it up into 5 streets. I'm going to do the one I'm on now, Jalan Raya Ubud, and then I'll do the Monkey Forest Road, Jalan Hanoman, and then maybe Gautama, and a couple of the side streets like Bisma and that where the accommodation is. So we'll have a good look around, we'll see what accommodation's here, what restaurants are here, temples, everything that's inside Ubud, that if you're holidaying and you're just central and you want to do a walking tour, you'll know where to go. Okay, let's get started. So we're starting from Jalan Raya Ubud at the intersection where you've got the palace and the markets. And I thought, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, it's overcast, it's not that hot. I might do the Monkey Forest Road today. It goes down all the way to the Monkey Forest, and then from there, probably come back up Hanoman in a later video. So let's have a look at what's down the Monkey Forest Road and see what it's like today. At 8 o'clock in the morning, you'll find a lot of the shops aren't open, which doesn't really concern me, but for a lot of people, I think Ubud really starts around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock for actual shops to open. You will find a lot of restaurants open for breakfast though. So this is early morning Ubud traffic. This is at its quietest. So one thing I do like in Ubud is you do get a lot of different quality t-shirts and clothes, women's clothes. There is a lot more designers here, and it's a lot more original than a lot of the stuff you get down south. I like a lot of these singlets and t-shirts with Bali motifs and designs that local artists are actually drawing. But you do also get the stock standard local bric-a-brac shops scattered amongst everything else. Just looking at most of the shop windows, 10 a.m. start for most of the clothing shops. So the first part of Jalan Monkey Forest, or the Monkey Forest Road, seems to be a lot of shops, silver, clothes, 1 or 2 restaurants, mainly probably more tourist buses, people being dropped off in the main road, and that's as far as they get. Now if I was going to highlight any warungs or restaurants in Ubud, this one would have to be definitely on the list. It's Ibu Ray, and it's been here for a long time. It does very good Indonesian and Western food, but predominantly very original and very good for a night out, quality food, really good atmosphere, and traditional Balinese fare. Just past Ibu Ray, you'll find yourself at Jalan Dwi Sita. And that Dwi Sita, we'll go down there on another episode. That takes you down to Gautama and the restaurants. You've got the school on your right-hand side and half of a football field, what's left of it, on the left-hand side. So at the corner of the football field and Jalan Dwi Sita, you'll find the large monkey, as in the monkey forest, and then that backs onto, or that looks onto the football field. Once upon a time, the whole football field used to go both sides, but the government or the local banjar decided there was a traffic problem, so they took half the football field and made it a car park. On the other side of the football field, there is a couple of warungs, but I walked there yesterday and a lot of them have closed down, so there may be some development happening over on that side. A lot of surf brands up here, Billabong, Quicksilver, Rip Curl back up the road. I don't know if it's just me, but I've been into a few of the surf shops. And the pricing seems to be exactly like it is in Australia or the States or Europe. So I don't really see the point unless you really want something that you've left at home or you specially need. On this street, you're also going to find a lot of tour agencies selling all manner of tours around Bali, transport, all that type of stuff. But you will see Ubud Kelod, the Bali Benjar. Normally at this site, there'll be someone here selling tickets for performances. I'm a bit early. I might come back later and see what's on and what days. Another place that's early morning closed is the CP Lounge. And I'll come back here later and show you what they've got to offer, because they do have a pool area. You can do day pool. There's some really nice food in there, nice drinks. They do entertainment. So I'll drop back in here later when they're open and we'll have a good look in there. As I said before, one of the big things you find here is the quality of some of the clothing shops up in Ubud. There's some really good designs in here. Lots of great colour, lots of great fabric. This is the best part of coming to Ubud. A short way down Monkey Forest Road, you'll come across Bumi Bali. Bumi Bali does a very good cooking class. So very good restaurant. No longer do cooking classes, but still very good food. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. So they were just talking to the chaps and they said that they haven't done cooking classes since the pandemic, but it used to be one of the best places for them. So hopefully they'll get back into that groove at some stage. Is it just me? Is it always the women who are doing the hard labour in Bali? Another favourite of mine, Cinta Grill. I always find this my go-to place if I want good food or if I want a good Western dish or Indonesian. They do a lot of everything. Cinta Grill is like I need to come here if I want to be guaranteed a good meal. I always get one. Adiwana also has a good restaurant called Watercress. Now the big thing with this walkthrough, I'm really not showing accommodation there. One thing to watch here, cars going the wrong way on a one-way. I'm really not showing much in the way of accommodation. There's over 5,000 places to stay here. It really is one of those, Google it, search it. There's categories from full luxury to budget. There's so many choices. It wouldn't be worth me going, here's one or two, because there's so many out there. Peggy. I'm just at Diwarung and I've noticed they do something like a Ristafel or a Nasi Campur. Looks like a different version. I might have to come back and try that. So I've now got to the bottom end of the Monkey Forest Road. This is where it does dip down to the Monkey Forest. And you've still got a lot of boutique and designer shops down here between a lot of arty ones, but it's a little bit more spread out. If you are down this end at the Monkey Forest, Maha is a really good restaurant. It has great prices. Yeah, it's a very good warung, especially if you're down near the Monkey Forest. Good local prices, good food. Ubud's quite funny. I got here last night and the place was packed. And walking around at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, you think that no one comes here. Nothing's open. There's hardly anybody walking around. It is a great time to go out and do that Champion Ridge and Kajang walks, which we'll be doing tomorrow. These are the type of things you'll get in Ubud, the eco-friendly bags made out of recycled plastic. So I've just got down to the corner of the monkey forest. This is the bottom end of the actual monkey forest. So it's time to put everything in my bag, take my wallet out of my pocket, because there's little thieves around here. Little furry thieves. The monkey forest has evolved over time, and it seems like they're always doing some work there, renovations. Looks like they're always putting revenue back into it. So the rule down near the monkey forest, if it's not attached to you or zipped or locked away, you're probably going to lose it. So while we're down here, the big attraction on the monkey forest road, the monkey forest. So there's a pedestrian entrance which has got some stairs. There is also a drive-in area right next door to the left where you can just get your tour driver car, they'll know where to go. It'll take you up into the car park so you don't have to do this small amount of steps to get up to the entrance. So I took a bit of a right turn as I was walking into the monkey forest. I noticed a wall that's got a really intricate pencil drawing of monkeys and Hanoman, and it looks like it's about to be carved on the wall. And then down the end I saw a guy sitting there getting his tools ready and a section that's carved. So the work here is absolutely amazing. So this here is what's being carved already, and you can see the amount that's still got to go. So this wall is going to be very beautiful when it's finished. So if you haven't been to the monkey forest before, or it's been a long time, the entrance has changed and it's quite grand now. Now I've actually been here probably about 3 times this year with different guests and visitors we've had over. So I'm just going to go up, check what the pricing is. So I'll show some old footage of previous visits. So the pricing is still $10 for adults and $6 for children. It's a matter of just lining up at the ticket booth, grabbing a ticket, and then in through the entry, and then in through the turnstiles. And I usually spend an hour or 2 in here. There is a lot to see. So as you come out of the monkey forest, right next door you'll find Tropical View. And this restaurant has a fantastic view looking straight onto a rice field. And the food is very good. Prices for where you are right next to the monkey forest are very reasonable. And it's actually a lovely place for breakfast, lunch or dinner. This is one I would definitely recommend, and I have been here a few times. So breakfast here at Tropical View, right next to the monkey forest. I won't rabbit on it about too much. It's smashed avocado and a poached egg on toast, not very Balinese, but $5.90 next to an attraction with a coffee for free, and I think the juice was $3. It's pretty good value for being in a tourist area. So Ubud has changed a lot. 40 years ago I come here, dirt road, I stayed at Ananda Cottages up on the hill. It was a different place, but 40 years is a lot of time and a lot of development's happened here, but it still has a feel. I still always get attracted back here, but there's a lot of tourism here now, there's a lot of traffic, it's a lot busier place, the roads can't handle it, but it still always has a feel, and I still always think that it's probably food central for Bali. So is it worth a visit? Yes, it is. Ubud is always going to be worth visiting. 2 days, 3 days, 1 day, doesn't matter. It depends how long you've got on your holiday, but there's always something here to experience.
you have a good walk around. Get out early in the morning and see the real Ubud, do the rice walks, etc. Monkey forest early before the crowds get there, and then spend your afternoons walking around, eat streets and that type of thing, when it does get a lot busier. So I'm going to eat breakfast and then we're going to keep the monkey theme going. I'm going to continue up to the end of the Monkey Forest Road where it meets Jalan Hanoman, the Monkey Warrior, and we'll head up Hanoman and see what's up there, taking us back up to the main road, Jalan Raya Ubud. So that was breakfast. Let's head on up the road to Jalan Hanoman and see what's up there. The bottom end of Monkey Forest Road has still a lot more shops. And as you get up to the intersection with Hanoman, it also has a number of good restaurants and a couple of bars, if you frequent bars in Ubud. You'll always find a little coffee stand anywhere in Ubud. Another restaurant up near the top of the street, just as you get to Hanoman, is Citrus Berry. And this also is a very nice restaurant. It does Indonesian food from $6 up to $10, 60,000 rupiah, 100,000 rupiah. Very good restaurant, and it also outlooks onto a rice field. So it's only a short distance up to Jalan Hanoman, and then from there we turn left and walk back up to Jalan Raya Ubud. Bit early for it to be open, but there is a Losteria here, pizza and cucina. Very good pizza right on the corner. Probably opens for lunch and dinner. You've also got, if you need it, down there San Coco supermarket, if you're here a bit long term or you just want to pick up some goods. Down this end you've got the Bek Bengal. Its specialty is crispy duck. It's a very nice restaurant. From the road you don't get to see what's behind it. There's seating in all these little huts all the way back into the rice fields. It's quite spectacular. This is an absolutely amazing Bali experience, and their signature dish is the crispy duck with Bek Bengal, and it's 155,000 rupiah or $15.50 Australian. Well worth it. Walking up Hanoman, the shopkeepers are all getting ready, getting close to 10 o'clock. And when I walk Hanoman, I find it more of a rustic street compared to Monkey Forest. It's got smaller shops also, although there's still some boutique ones in there, but it has a lot more temples. One thing that's very nice here, they just look like temples, but they're actually entries to people's homes. As I was walking up the street, I noticed in front of me putting up a couple of Chandi Bentar, which are the ceremonial gate entries. There must be something happening here this week. Also some ladies taking some offerings somewhere, so there must be something happening up in this area. A couple of warungs here that have been here for a long, long time. You've got cafe. And right next to cafe you've got Kebun, which is a French-inspired warung or bistro.
So when you see Luna Sweet, the ice cream shop, you'll see the back road to Jalan Hanoman, but we'll keep going up today. Head on up to Jalan Ubud Raya, but the shops are starting to change as we get close to that main tourist area. So we've just come to the intersection again and we'll head down there later when we do Gautama. We're going to just keep going up. There is a lot of shops in this area now. Also the warungs, cafes, all starting to be a lot more frequent up this end. So near the end of the road, if you want really good authentic food, Clear Cafe, definitely a place to go, and the atmosphere in there, next level. At the top of the road, there is a number of vegan, organic cafes that are well worth checking out as well. So that's me getting back up to Jalan Raya Ubud. I hope you found that interesting. It was more a warungs and shops tour, bit of a monkey forest there, but it gives you an impression, and if you go for a walk around that loop of the two monkey roads, Monkey Forest and Hanoman, what you'll see.